the Plat, yep, it's a rap. This is where it's at, a path to the masses, no cap.
The Plat.
Yep, we on the map. This is where it's at, a path to the masses, no cap.
The Plat.
Welcome to the Plat, because the Plat is where it's at. I'm your host, Minus the Alien, and this is your one-stop shop for hip-hop. And on the left of me is my DJ Dramatized.
What up, though?
What up, Drama? How you doing today?
Man, look, today, always exhausting for me.
You a busy brother?
Yeah, we try to do that. For the Plat, bro.
Anything for the Plat, bro.
Yes, sir.
So check it out. We also got a special guest today.
Yeah.
Actually going to be one of our new co-hosts.
Yes,
And
sir.
he goes by the name of Insight.
Insight.
Insight, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. I feel great. You know, I'm glad to be here, part of the show. I'm excited. Been looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man. This is like episode 6, man. This is great.
Episode 6. This is episode 5, man.
5, man.
Yeah.
5.
This is episode
this is
6.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
5,
You
man.
sure?
Yes, we've been talking about for a long time.
So, Minus, I've been checking you out, man. I've been watching this. I haven't missed a show. You guys did the first 2 shows. You had the third show with Dre. That was live.
Okay.
He did the painting. Yeah, that's one when he painted the alien.
I'll take your word for it. Before we jump into everything, y'all, we got to make sure we plug the social media handles.
Oh, for sure.
You already know what it is.
So who we
So you
showing
gotta-
love to this time?
At the Plat Podcast on Instagram,
Mhm.
Facebook, TikTok,
Yeah,
and it don't stop.
And it don't stop.
You feel me?
you better say
So
it.
yeah, like check out the Plat, because the Plat is where it's at.
For sure.
All right. So I don't know, guys. I really, unless I'm tripping, maybe I was dreaming then. For some reason, I could have sworn this is episode 6 because we had just did episode 5. Matter of fact, you was dressed as an alien.
I was dressed as an alien.
Dressed
As an alien, or I was an alien.
Either way, you looked like an alien.
This is crazy.
No, seriously, you looked it like an alien, and you said you were from the planet Hip Hop Tion.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, it was really crazy. But
This is in your version of our episode that we shot.
If it didn't happen, then it was my dream.
Yeah,
been
man.
It was my
implanted.
dream. Yeah.
You've been working
Implanted.
hard lately, man. You've been
I
doing
know,
a lot.
man. I
You
gotta
the
take
Plat,
a vacation,
You got
man.
the
He's
what you
been
got? You got
implanted.
your music.
We got the music out right now. Matter of fact, I Come in Peace EP.
Got your
Yes.
EP.
You can get
working.
that anywhere. iTunes,
Yeah, man.
Apple Music. You know what I mean? I Come in Peace is an
You're a
EP.
married man.
Married
Got a lot-
man. You know what
got
I'm
a lot
saying?
going, man. You
Got a
probably
lot
need to
going
get-
on, man.
Probably need to get some more rest.
I do. I really do.
Working hard, man.
So
Having dreams about me being an alien is wild.
I wouldn't necessarily say halt. It ain't like that. I'm
Right,
just
right.
saying, like, you have. I guess I was dreaming about the Plat.
right?
Yep.
That's
And-
what it was.
and
That's
I
what it
on-
was.
And I was on
Just the episode
And you was
coming.
dressed as. I guess it does sound crazy.
Well,
well,
man, I've been looking forward to the show as well.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I've been
yeah, later
looking
for
forward
that,
to the
man.
show.
Later for that,
I've been
but-
looking forward to the show. I'm glad I'm here.
yep.
And let's, how was your weekend, man?
My weekend, very, very, I would say peaceful, to be honest.
Yeah.
Spent time with family,
Okay.
which is a good thing. I encourage everybody to want to spend time with your family, your loved ones.
For sure.
How's the wife?
Tomorrow ain't promised. Oh, wife's doing fine, bro. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, y'all, like,
Do anything fun?
anything fun?
Yeah, man.
You know what? This is like my fun for the weekend.
This year.
Yeah, doing the Plat.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I always say
Absolutely.
that I'm doing something fun for sure.
Yeah, man. Very
But
therapeutic. Talking about hip hop.
but yeah,
And the
like now as
elements.
far as Insight joining the show, me and him go way back, guys.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. So matter of fact, we go back to about remember we worked at Sterling?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been working together artistically. We've been working together in the corporate America, man. We've been working, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Been grinding for a minute, man.
I remember when when I met you were matter of fact a very great salesman. You had a CD out at the time. Matter of fact, I think he had some production by the art teacher.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fitz.
Yeah.
What's up, Fitz?
Absolutely, man. That was one of the producers I worked with was Fitz, man.
Art teacher.
We had a great chemistry. So absolutely. And so, yeah, I remember putting out, like, I tried to sell as many of them things as I could. That was before social media. That was out the trunk.
See?
You know, that's when I was putting the, going down to, I think it might have been like, shout out to Dove Enterprises, man. But I was getting the CDs printed up.
This is the tangible stuff we was talking about in one of our previous episodes of, you know, how the format has changed from, I mean, it's going through a lot of different changes. So at first you had the reel-to-reels.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then that transformed into what, CDs?
Just CDs and USBs.
There you go.
MP3.
And then after that, what was it?
MP3 wave.
Not waves. Yeah, waves. And that's where we're at now. But yeah, so.
I remember we was running to the store to get the blank copies.
Oh yeah, just
we
making
was coming
making
back
our
to
own
the apartment,
duplicates.
printing them up, making our own duplicates.
Yep.
Getting the cover.
Independent route.
Yeah, man, we was going the independent
route.
Yeah,
They had to stop that.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
On the independent grind. I was out there pushing the music that way.
Yeah. But yeah, you had like a real ill style too, bro. It was like, I don't know, it was just unique. It was different. I know it definitely stood out. You know, and I think I remember you harmonizing on some of the tracks too.
I appreciate that.
He's multi-talented.
Yeah, I appreciate that. My whole style when I came out was I wanted to sing and rap. You know, I wanted to do both. And this was before the Futures, you know what I'm saying? This was before a lot of guys were really putting that sound out there. I wanted to try to find a way to blend the two. So I would be singing my own hooks. I'd be doing my own, my own Nate Dogg. Shout out to Nate Dogg.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. I'd be doing my own hooks and then my own rap, doing my own raps. And I put a lot of time and energy into the lyrical aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I found you so talented. Because I think one of the first songs I heard you on was like, the name of it was like Odd or something. That was like the name of the song.
You taking me back. This is before like Eminem came out and everything.
Yeah,
like I'm just talking some old crazy stuff.
Yeah,
in the song.
It was before Eminem came out when you came out with that song.
Oh yeah,
right.
And if not, it was like around the same time.
Had to be, man, because I was like, you're the black Eminem. Is what I thought.
No, he's the white minus.
There you go.
He's a white minus.
But he is older than me, I guess. So maybe whatever.
Shout out to him, but like lyrically, I was just like, wow, the way you was putting your words together, the whole approach you was taking to the art. I think that's what made me want to bump into you in the studio. So then we ran to each other in the studio, and we've been working together almost ever since, man.
Yeah. Those were some great times.
For sure.
I can't believe you brought up Odd. I remember because I had produced that beat.
You did the beat for Odd?
Yes.
Wow.
And I did it on, I know Drama can relate to this, the Roland 307.
The 307.
You had the what?
I had the 505 and the 808.
Gotcha.
Nice machine.
So basically what we're talking about as far as on the technical side of things, these were beat making machines basically that
standalone beat machines. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Drummer, you could tell them about a little bit of knowledge about them real quick.
Oh, well, the Rollins, they're the closest thing to the original TR-808 from back in the day. So they sampled all the original sounds. Other than that, I mean, it has the perfect just bass booms and highs and snares and mids.
It's like sound banks, basically.
Yeah, and plus it got a nice sequencer in it. It's always on beat.
I don't know what it was called, man, but I had the machine with the 2 cassettes. So I could put 2 cassettes in at the same time, and I had my microphone.
Oh, the Master Blaster.
That's how I would harmonize with myself.
Is that what they called it?
Remember the Master Blasters?
That's what it was. I had a Master Blaster.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would harmonize with myself. You know, on one cassette I would do my alto or my soprano. Then on the other one I would rap and do another key. You know, that was before I started paying to go into the studio and, utilizing 8, 9, 10 outlets. You just like
you was using that was a dub. That was like using the 2 cassette dubs to do that.
Yeah, because back then you had to do the rap and then you had to overdo your rap.
Yeah,
and you had to do about 2, 3 for your hook.
Yep.
And if you're doing harmonies, but I had practiced that and mastered that at home with
dope.
that little machine.
And it's crazy how innovative you can get just kind of tinkering. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's dope, man. That's dope.
Sure, man.
But yeah, just as far as like like current events that's been going on.
lot.
It's been a lot going on, man.
Always a lot.
You know, especially like even in the city of Akron, just the police violence is getting out of control, man.
Oh,
I mean, it's been out of control. It ain't getting out of control, but
Let's say the third killing in Akron here in the last couple months here.
yeah.
Everything
And it's
going
always due to somebody being like very inexperienced, ain't been on the force too long, and just I guess it's just crazy. But you know, unfortunately, so couple loved ones we done lost to that.
down. Yeah, so please know your laws, and if they tell you to do something, just do it.
My whole
Just
thing
do
is, aren't they trained to de-escalate?
It's supposed to be.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that all police officers or all situations are the same. You know what I mean? But you mentioned something about us working together and me being a good salesman or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, they have something I'll call a de-escalator. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that comes in to de-escalate the situation. You know?
Mhm.
So it always blows my mind how these situations where these police are involved sometimes and they escalate, how they could be de-escalated, whether it's through anything other than the violent outcome, whether it's mazed or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, just anything other than it being a deadly outcome. I just don't understand how it can't be de-escalated, especially if the other person involved don't got a weapon.
Right. I mean, the go-to is always that they're scared, but I mean, of course, in the heat of the moment, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm sure fear comes across the table, but once again, you got to stick to that training. That's the point
I
of the
would love
training.
how they actually get away with that when they're trained to react in
Right.
fear.
Right. Yeah.
So if I'm trained to react in the heated situation, there's no way I can make a mistake. I'm trained for that.
Mm.
You kind of like, I see what you're saying, like military trained.
I'm trained. You're trained for any kind of output. You're trained
Dealing
for
with
all of that.
civilians,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's no mistake that you know.
Should occur.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just crazy that it keeps happening here. You know, Jalen Walker.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what was that, a couple years ago maybe, and now we got something else going on here.
Man,
I
the
just
escalation.
recently heard the song that Eminem did like a couple of days ago where he mentioned Akron, Ohio, and Jalen Walker.
Yeah.
And it had to be a couple of days ago where that was like my first time actually hearing the song, and I'm like, wow, that was so interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if he did it just because it rhymed. You know what I mean? Like, or if he really was like, yo, because he seems like he's aware of a lot of things that's going on.
You know, Akron is on the map, man.
Akron really is
Just
on
Our little city is on the
For
map.
the wrong reasons.
Unfortunately, in that
Jeez.
circumstance, unfortunately, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, but
But you know, condolences to the family of Mike Jones.
Yes, yes, legend.
He
He's a
was the
legend.
one who lost his life in that recent.
Yeah, just
altercation with
recently.
that Akron Police Department. So prayers go out to him and his family.
now you had the episode with the Ill Style.
Ill Star Rockers. That was Dre.
4,
That was Dre live.
right? And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because me and you talk, you know, we rap all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had been talking about me coming up, you know, to the show and things of that nature.
And then maybe
So,
I'm tripping.
and then
Like I
you
said,
shot
it had to be that
you shot
dream.
your video. Like I was waiting for that to drop. The
Yeah.
Neon Cactus.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But was
So-
you implanted minus possibly that day?
And then you know, the new Alien just came out.
Because you've been talking about this episode.
I don't know.
It's
It's
gonna
just
bother you.
because it felt so real. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Mm.
But it's never
It
happened.
just was
It's
strange.
never happened.
But
All
so
right,
my thing
all
is
right.
this though: why wasn't you the alien in the dream? Because your name
That-
is minus the
That
alien.
ain't that crazy.
That's the
That
part
makes
that
it
I-
even crazier.
Like that's the part
That's
that
true.
I don't get about it.
That's
so,
true.
So do me a favor.
That's
Do
true.
you remember because some dreams, and I love dreams that be like super duper real.
Mhm.
When you dream and you having a dream, you like, wait a minute, I'm having a dream. In the
Deja
middle of the dream, so you just like, oh man, I'm about
Oh,
to,
dreams
I'm about
in the
to
middle of
fly.
a dream.
Yeah,
That's
the dream in
just
the middle,
torture.
You're like, I'm about to fly. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're dreaming. So was it one of them type dreams where he was like, oh wait a minute, this is a dream, but you knew it was, or was you like you really felt like it was real? You woke up like, oh my goodness,
It felt as real as how we were just talking just now, except you're an alien.
wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, he don't. Nah,
So tell me, what else do you remember?
Oh man, matter of fact, and Drama was in it too. We all did a wave. It was crazy. Like, I'm serious, like past the wave bump. It was crazy. And I think I brought it like up here, like it was crazy.
Man, that's wild.
The wave got away from me. It's crazy. You been I'm bugging, yo. I'm bugging. Let's jump into the element.
Rapping?
Say that again.
Was I rapping alien?
Did you rap?
Was I singing alien?
No, but you was funny.
Hip hop.
You were a comedian in
deep?
Alien.
He was hip hop.
You guys are making fun.
I'm
You
not.
guys are making fun of me.
I'm not.
I want to know more about it.
We'll talk about it later, guys. We'll talk about it. Later.
so-
So look, we're gonna
okay.
jump into the elements.
Okay.
So
We'll jump into the alien.
the elements. So this element for this episode, we're gonna go into the art of breakdancing. And as you all know, recently we just had the Paris Olympics,
Okay.
and they introduced breakdancing into the Olympics as a competition.
Yes.
And
I heard it was corny.
so we're gonna speak about that.
I heard the ants could pop better than them.
It wasn't that. There was some talent there. It was some dope boys there, and girls
you
too,
checked it out.
and girls too. But it was
I
just,
didn't get a chance to see
what
it.
happened was it was this one female breakdancer from Australia. Her name was Rachel Gunn, and she went by the name of Ray Gunn.
Mm.
So it was some controversy that happened. Basically, the way she was dancing, they felt like like this isn't breakdancing, because she was doing like this bunny hop dance and everything. She said she was being creative, which I applaud her for.
Which is
being.
a part of breakdance.
Thank you.
Which is part of-
She
yeah.
was coming with new moves, I guess.
Right. It was
But
the
they
fun-
just did, like, the community of breakdancing did not approve.
Of course
and
we
probably
did.
the
We were not.
animal activists.
So basically, online they like destroyed this
Combination
lady.
of animals and breakdance.
They even made it to the point where they said her husband was on like one of the committees, and arranged for her. She was a professor. Now she taught dance, but they arranged for her to get in, like, because everybody's like, how did she qualify? Like, how did she get past all these amazing breakdancers?
Right. With the bunny hop.
With the bunny hop, yo.
Right.
The bunny hop.
But
But
probably say that.
oh, she did like a sideways inchworm too. It was crazy.
Wow. Wow. And she was the winner.
Oh, she definitely was not the
Won?
winner in the
Oh, I'm about to say she better not have
Who
one.
won? Who won the thing? Why are we,
the tortoise
I wanna know
one, the hair and the tortoise
He said
race.
the hair tortoise.
But
Who won the breakdancing thing? 'Cause I didn't see
oh,
it.
you want to know who won the?
Yeah,
oh,
not the
I got
race
it.
between the hare and the tortoise.
So wait. Well, back to Rachel Gunn. There's more to this story. So
Okay.
hold on, and then we'll jump right into that.
Okay.
So after they tried to say that the guy got her on to the Olympics and stuff and everything, people sent her death threats and everything. Like, they really went after her. Like, how dare you
Bunny
do
hop.
this? How dare you mock our community?
Right.
It was crazy.
That's wild.
Now I don't approve of
Because
that.
they didn't approve of the dance.
Yeah, it's like, it ain't like, come on, guys, it ain't that serious where we gotta make the death threats.
Bro, hey, listen, Minus. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been studying a lot of dancing lately. I like watching the dance offs, the
Mhm.
competitions. I was watching one where they had Africa against the US.
Mhm.
Oh man, it was just amazing watching them go back and forth. And I ain't never seen nobody bunny hop in the breakdance, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you that part. They do a lot of things with their body, man, and then they be telling the other people, "Come on," you know, like in Stump the Yard. They really be. I ain't never seen nobody bunny hop though.
I said it.
But I don't think it's worth no death threats.
A hip to the bunny hop, and you don't stop.
You know
Rock
what?
to the-
It's kind of crazy that she the first person to really do it. If you really think about it,
Oh man, that's wild.
that's
but
crazy.
but yeah, you know. So
now I'll tell you what. I
stop the
thought
death threats, guys.
was- Yeah, death threats too much. Now I'll tell you what I did think was interesting. So Snoop Dogg was also a commentator or a narrator for the Olympics.
Oh yeah. Him.
That's crazy.
Not
Not crazy, and like that's what's up.
Him,
Snoop
Kevin
does
Hart,
everything.
and Keenan Thompson. Snoop was actually in Paris,
Mm.
and Keenan and Kevin Hart was I guess in studio, wherever studio was. It might have been New York or something.
That's amazing, man.
But yeah, man, they were very entertaining in their way.
Like,
of
has hip hop
interviewing.
ever been this much connected or intertwined into the Olympics? Because I feel like I done miss, they every 4 years, so I feel like I do be missing some
This the
years.
first
No,
time.
this was the first
Just
time
the
for
first time
breakdancing. I ain't never heard
ever.
us talk about no
They
hip hop.
ever
But like
Unless
Snoop
it's
being,
used
but like Snoop being a commentator, that's normal. That's like nothing for him.
Oh, Snoop's been. They did it
Really?
not last year. What did they do it for? It was last Olympics where Snoop did it. Yep.
Man,
Man,
he
I can't
do
believe 4 years
everything,
went by
bro.
that fast.
Well,
Snoop does everything,
Snoop-
man.
Snoop-
He's
Snoop
making
is
himself
global.
known, man.
Bro, he
Global.
cooks.
He's making.
Snoop
Yeah.
cooks, man.
Cookbook,
And to think
yep.
that he just started off like just doing gangster rap, man. He started off in
I
the
think
hip
he was
hop.
doing way more, just like Tupac was doing stuff that nobody know. I just feel like he was another Tupac, like.
Oh, you mean
the
behind the
man-
scenes like activism?
Because he do too much stuff on the side, man. Some of the stuff he already had going on before he got popular, and we just now getting hip to it. So it's like, don't know. It's like us. Nobody know what we do behind the scenes. Nobody know what kind of characters we really are. So
Our
to
complete
know that
story, nobody knows.
this man has so much things going on in the underlife. His underlife, I call it. Come on,
I
man.
like
He's a superhero.
I like how he's evolved, man. Like
And
he's
still,
really
he's
evolved.
still.
I feel like I've
still.
seen. I feel like I've seen
Master
his.
P got
I
him
feel like
knocked
I've
out, though.
seen his whole career evolve. Like I've
Right.
got a chance to see it, kind of like with Brian. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I watched him come into the league, and I see him this far into the league. I feel like that with Snoop, man. Like I feel like I watched him go from coming into, the hip hop scene with like Murder Was a Case That They Gave Me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like now he's evolved. He's done so many things in between, and then now he's like doing the Olympics. I just think that's so dope.
That is crazy.
I don't know.
Now I could tell y'all who actually, because I know y'all wondering like who actually won
Yeah,
the gold,
I do want to know
the silver, and the bronze
for breakdancing.
For breakdancing.
I do want to know.
So, unfortunately, the United States, Victor Montalvo came in third place,
Wow.
with the bronze, but it's still an achievement.
Where's he from?
Victor,
Yeah.
probably from like New York. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you
should have found that information.
That's
out.
crazy.
Really?
Now
Okay.
let me tell you one the silver.
Okay.
D Silva from France. So
France won
it
this.
was in Paris, so I guess they were happy.
France been stepping it up, man.
They've been
They
stepping
came
up.
in. They won the silver in basketball for
And
the
then-
men's and the women's basketball.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then they won breakdancing. That's what's up.
Well, they won the silver.
Or silver rather.
But the gold goes to, and I think Drake probably rigged this. P. Kim from Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
You said Dre?
Drake.
Or Drake? Drake was the host?
He
was one of the
definitely-
hosts?
He definitely probably had an influence.
I'm sure he had it.
Well, that's what's up. I'm not gonna hate.
No, I don't know.
I'm
We
not
just,
gonna
we
hate,
just
but-
messing. I don't know. But yeah, the guy was from Canada though. Just to clear
That's
that
what's
up.
up.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, man.
So the neighbor.
That's good information.
Yep, good stuff.
You think they're gonna have it next year?
No, they said it
It's
won't.
every. Oh, you talking about the
Breaking
break
won't-
Or
dance?
I
It
mean,
won't-
next in 4 years.
It won't
rather.
It
return.
says breaking won't be featured in
Not coming back.
2028.
Did they ever say why?
So now it's broken.
It's I'm trying to see why.
That's wild.
It said why right here. It says why. Let's see.
I don't. It's not coming back.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all that matters, I guess.
But so Insight. Let me chat with you a little bit, bro.
Talk to me, man.
So, I just want to know, like, what does the name Insight mean to you?
To me.
What is the meaning of it?
Now this is crazy because we just talked about Snoop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, coming into the game of music or the art of music, your name meant something to you. The name that you chose,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's your pseudonym. You know what I mean? So it was like Dr. Dre or Ice Cube or Eazy-E. Like most people didn't use their real name. You know what I'm saying? My name is Quentin.
Right.
So in normal, my normal days, everybody called me Q. So I'm like, man, I got to come up with a name. So, I was in a group, like I had a group of guys that I was working with at the time. Shout out to my guy, Shay, Marshall Preston. Shout out to Shay, one of the most amazing poets, lyricists that I've known growing up. He really inspired me to get into writing. And then my man Parables, Also,
That's
yeah.
my dude.
And Bryant.
Yeah, Bryant.
Shout out
funny,
to Bryant, man. Yeah,
He's
so those
hilarious.
was the OGs, man. I looked up to them. They got me in the right. So I'm like, I gotta have a dope name, man. You got Shay Rue, and you got Parables, So and we had a little crew called the Wise Men. So I was thinking of my name, what it could be, but then something settled in my spirit with insight, man. It means the perception into the truer hidden nature of things.
Okay.
And I've always been like a very analytical overthinker. You know what I'm saying?
So you see through the lies.
I see. I like to look deeper into things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like lyrically, poetically. Like I started before I got into rap. It was poetry for me, like spoken word.
Mm-hmm.
So I always put a lot of emphasis into wordplay or double entendres or just using your vocabulary to really get your point across and reading in between the lines. So that's where insight came from, man. And then, I bump into an A-. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like, you didn't change your name to minus the alien, but when I met you was A-.
It's for legal reasons, guys.
Right? So, like, what I always wondered, though, like, what happened to the change? Like, what made you change it from? First of all, I always wanted to know where A- came from, where you got that name from.
What, A-?
Yeah.
Well, God gave it to me.
Ah, there you go.
Came to me in a vision.
Like on the island of Panama.
The Tahitian Islands.
Tahitian trees. Yeah. No, like for real.
Oh, you're asking me this for real?
No,
This interview is about you, man. Let's try to turn the interview around.
Okay, we'll talk to because I always wanted to know that, but yeah,
We'll talk about
because you just switched your name on me.
We'll talk about it.
Word.
It's because it's such a long story. So
Okay.
we don't got that much time, man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So another question I have for you, brother, because I know you
21 questions.
you've dabbled in hip hop,
Yes.
and the thing with you, what makes you unique, is that when I met you, you were a gospel rapper,
Yes.
a gospel artist, gospel rap artist.
Yes.
Should put it.
I would have to say so. Yes.
Yeah, and I admired that because you truly it was like your message was a positive message, man. It was uplifting, and it was like a breath of fresh air compared to what a lot of things that do get pushed out here, as far as from a violent standpoint, or what I mean, degrading the women. Give me your testimony, man. Like what made you.
Well, that's
wanna be
interesting.
What even made you want to even mess with rap? Like,
Yeah, man,
that's
That's super dope, man. I feel the same way about you. Like when I heard you as an artist, for real though, on the positive message side, and that's kind of like how I approach music. Like I'm a PK kid. My father's a pastor, so for me growing up, it was like good music and bad music. You know what I mean? It was like church music and worldly music. Those was the two categories. And you had to just pick a side. And it was like music that made you feel good, and really did something for you, spiritually, so to speak. And then it was music that you could dance to, and you know what I'm saying, it'd feel good for a minute or whatever. So like when I got into doing music, I always wanted to make music that my grandma could listen to or my family could listen to, or
Nice.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it came down to lyrics, I was I was at church a lot. I was underneath the word. I was exposed to the Bible at a young age, and so I always wanted to be different. Again, that was something that connected me to you. You had the Dare to Be Different movement, the alienation movement. So when I started picking up the pen, I'm like, what can I talk about? I gotta talk about, like, everybody talk about their life, what they got going on. I gotta talk about what's real to me. So I wanted to separate myself from other people as an artist. So I talked about what I knew, and I wanted to fall on the good side of the equation when it came down to my content. But I also wanted to be like the dopest with the pen. Like I still wanted to be able to like take the same beats. That's where me and Fitz connected at. Cause at my estimation, like Fitz was the coldest producer in Akron. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was making music for everybody.
He had a unique sound.
He had a unique sound, and he was making music for everybody. He was making music for the hip hop artists, for the gangster rappers, for everybody. And I'm like,
You
okay.
go to him like when you want that Jay Dilla type vibe,
Right.
At the time, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want the hottest beat maker, and I want to put the dopest lyrics to it. You know what I'm saying? And And that's what kind of pushed me into it. You know, once I got into college, I started taking poetry a lot more serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be ciphers. So now I'm in the cipher.
Oh, you freestyle ball?
Yeah, you will. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it like, you know, a lot of freestyles, you know, maybe a poem that's written that I didn't memorize. You know what I'm saying? So it may not, and then you mix that in with some actual freestyles on the spot of what's happening right
being
then
able
and
to
there.
pull from the mental.
You know, but you memorizing so many lyrics, and on my college campus, you know what I'm saying? In my dorm room, I just had poems all on the walls. You know, was like wallpaper. It was just poems that I wrote and typed, and lyrics I wrote and typed. So I just had all these lyrics in my head. So it'd either be a poem, or it'd be a song, a rap, or something.
Let's talk about your musical influences. So as far as, in a sense, not necessarily asking who's your top 5, but
Right.
who give me maybe as many as you want to give me as far as musical influences in gospel rap.
Right,
Like
right,
some
right.
artists or some groups.
So again, you know, when I came in the game, you know, shout out to Shay, Marshall, and Parables, you know, but then we started, you know, I started tapping into the truth. The Ambassador, I think they had a group like the Cross Movement was major.
Oh, I remember the Cross Movement.
When I was coming out.
They was real lyrical.
Yeah, super lyrical. I was like, wow, look at these dudes.
They reminded me of Souls of Mischief, just on the gospel tip. Yeah,
Right.
it was a gang of them too.
A lot of them, man. A lot of them. Ken Jones. I forgot about Ken Jones, man. I remember Ken Jones.
Trip Lee.
Trip Lee. You know, Lecrae. I remember the first time I heard Lecrae doing his thing music wise. But then for me too, like when I first started being exposed to like music, I liked all kinds of music. You know what I'm saying? I liked R&B. I like gospel music because I sang. So, you know, like even from Fred Hammond, Fred Hammond was like one of my favorite art. Commission was one of my favorite male groups. Like as a male singer, I'll be trying to find my voice in music. You know what I'm saying?
You sing? What is it for guys? Tenor, baritone, bass?
I'm probably more like alto, tenor.
Alto.
But yeah, then I
got
hear
range.
Right, but then I hear somebody like D'Angelo, and I'll be hearing the different harmonies that he's doing, or Music Soul Child, or Raphael Sadiq.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then even on the female vocalist side, you know, you hear somebody like Kim Burrell, you know, and then she has such an influence on some of the female artists like Brandy. Some of the most beautiful angelic voices. Like it's just so many voices and so many beautiful talents and artists that have influenced me when I get to writing a song. Neo, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy too because even though I may not agree with a lot of the content of the songs that he puts out, Future, I remember when I found out that he wrote Drunken Love. For Beyonce. Yeah, or, you know, I'm like, man, it's because as a writer, you know, I'm like, wow, the people behind some of your most favorite songs have a gift of writing. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube, like his ability, like once I realized that, okay, wait, Ice Cube from NWA is writing movie scripts. You know, he done took his talent from just writing raps to movies. I'm like, I see some of that in my ability. You know what I mean? So
that's dope, bro.
A lot of influences, minus a lot, man.
That's dope. That's dope. Sure. That's dope. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna jump into our vinyl viewing. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Always. It's one of my favorite parts of the show, bro.
Always.
I love it.
See what he got in the bag.
It's definitely my favorite part.
Yeah, man. For sure.
It's always a treat.
Vinyl review.
He asked me a couple of days ago what record store to go to, man.
You helping him pick out?
No, he'll never ask
No,
me. I'm the DJ.
go alone.
He'll ask you who you think, and then he will pick somebody.
Yeah, he took somebody totally different.
I like it.
It's like a surprise for you guys. This is why I don't, you know what I mean?
Right.
This is fun for me.
It's fun for you. Okay.
But it's fun for you guys too. It's the not knowing is what I'm talking about.
Yes. That's the part I don't like.
Surprise element. Well, you gotta like it, man, because it's a surprise. All right. So for today's vinyl viewing, we have Soul. You already know what that means.
I need more.
We need more.
Up from the 36 chambers.
Oh,
It's the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees on the swarm.
Wu-Tang.
The first
Wu-Tang Clan
Wu-Tang.
36 chambers.
Into the 36 chambers.
Yeah, I want to.
That is a
the audience can
dope
see it. I want to see
album.
it.
It was my senior year of high school.
I
This
love
came
it.
out.
Mm.
Always like
94.
Always like loved it because it was the no faces. You didn't know who they were.
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
Because even when they performed, like it
I
was
loved
crazy.
I loved it.
So
loved it.
Wu-Tang Clan, this is a group with just many members and Halt. And
Right.
like that one. But yeah, it's a lot of them.
Mm.
So I'm gonna name off a couple of them here. You guys ready? Get your-
Well, let me name off the ones that
you
I
know.
Right. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
go ahead,
going
go
with.
ahead,
I'm
go
going with. Well, you go first, Drama. You name off your
one
Well, I'm gonna go
Wu-Tang
with. Right. You
Clan
go first.
member. Drama.
I'm gonna say Capadonna.
Good job. Good
Okay,
job.
I'm gonna go with Raekwon.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. You want to just keep going?
I'm gonna go with
I throw one?
Raekwon. How many we got?
It's a lot, bro.
Okay, so you did your.
Capadonna.
I'm gonna go with Raekwon, Ghostface, and Method.
Okay.
That's three.
So
now we got
so
four.
Capadonna, Raekwon, Ghostface, and who?
Method Man.
Okay.
That's four.
RZA,
Ooh, right.
Old Dirty Bastard, ODB.
OD Bizzo.
Rest in peace to ODB.
Rest
too,
in
guys.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Jizza,
Cheers.
the genius.
Cheers of the genius. Did they have an official count of
I got
members?
Did you
seven
say
right now.
9?
It said I got 7 right now.
But I mean, did they just have
was the
an,
last one? Did I say?
Dang it. Jizza.
I said Jizza.
is there an
Okay, so let me keep
unofficial
going.
count of Wu-Tang members, or is there an official count?
It
Dude,
is
it's like different sub units,
Oh wow,
bro. They branched out into a real movement, man. Like
that's craziness.
it's I can name so many side groups and projects too.
So it's
but back to the
there's
members real
Wu-Tang
quick.
Clanians.
So Jizza, you got
You said you got
Inspector Deck,
Mm.
Master Killer. That's 10. So
That's
thi-
enough.
so then if you think about it,
Redman is unofficially. He's official.
I feel like he's a
unofficially.
part of the
That's true.
He's
Wu-Tang
actually
for some
only
reason.
through method.
Right.
so when they first came out, I remember this like very vividly. I was watching you on TV Raps,
Mm.
and what was the video? Was it Method Man's video? METHOD.
Yeah.
Man,
That was the big blow up for them.
man. Yeah, when that came out, they took over the scene, man. I mean, I had never seen like East Coast hip hop come so like grimy and aggressive, but with the lyrics,
Mm.
the lyrics that were
I liked
unique
it because
though.
the
Yeah.
fact that they had all the members and everybody had their own style, like the Blue
Yeah.
Tribe.
That too,
I like how they just
That
kept
too.
that movement, the group thing going.
right?
You know what? They represented the whole hip hop movement as a big picture, because for me coming into the game, everybody represented being different. Everybody. It was not about having the same sound. You know what I mean? So like Twista sounded different than Bone, sounded different than Common, sounded different than Talib Kweli, you know, Wu-Tang sounded different than, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like
Onyx,
every
Wu-Tang.
group
I guess like
sounded-
you could say like an NWA or
everybody,
Public
you know,
Enemies.
and being creative and being unique to your own sound was dope. So now you got a group, and even within that group, every single person brought their own style.
But not only that, the
to a certain
production
extent,
of
yeah.
RZA, the fact that he was utilizing the ancient art of like just Chinese, like their whole
The whole Chinese sound, the whole Chinese
their methodical
the background,
methods, like,
everything.
you know,
And you know what? I think that's what I like, because I like Bruce Lee and ninja movies
Bruce Lee was, man, I love
and
Bruce
Chuck
Lee as a
Norris
kid,
movies
for
on
real.
Saturdays.
For real.
I just
Go
wanna
ahead.
say something real quick.
Go ahead.
So I think I heard that METHOD man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I heard that was a song. That wasn't actually Method Man's name.
It was a
was a
song.
song.
It was a song. Yes.
Then he became Method Man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really?
It was a song.
Where did you hear
first.
that on?
I believe I heard something about that.
This,
And it was-
I could look that up. That is true. That is true. He said that. He actually said in the interview it was a song first
Oh,
before he
okay.
actually came with the Method Man.
I don't think they covered that on when the show they got on Hulu.
Mm.
Well, maybe that wasn't all the way.
It wasn't.
I think they've been saying that's not all the way
It was a
accurate.
podcast that he said it, but it wasn't something that we can just.
Well,
go
Method
for.
Man can call into the show and correct us,
Yeah,
man.
but
Call
no,
into
but
the
it
show,
is- it is a
comment.
fact, though. It is a
You know
But
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but-
Let us know.
But the thing with this group, man, they were unique because they got signed as a group, but then they broke off and had individual solo artist deals.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and the front runner of that, if I'm not mistaken, was Method Man.
Mm.
You know, his album was amazing. You know,
Right.
that album was crazy.
I
too.
didn't hear all of their albums, but definitely it was one of them things where they all branched off and they could all have their own little
Oh
following.
my goodness, Raekwon
Audience,
and Ghost
Raekwon,
with the purple tape.
Mm.
And saying that, and to say that is a big accomplishment because the older groups that were groups
Mm.
never broke off in solo careers.
Right.
This is the first one. They the first ones that actually did that.
Did the Fugees did they break off and have successful all of them? Because I know Lauren did.
Lauren did,
Wyclef did.
did.
Yeah, but the
Pras-
other
I don't think
ones, you ain't
Pras
hear
did,
nothing.
though.
No, you ain't hear nothing about him.
but I think he tried. Like he had a single and everything, or whatever. I could be wrong too, but
Right.
I more so remember Wyclef kept
And-
coming with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he did the
Because he-
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, but he's a producer though, ain't
Yeah,
he? So, I mean,
yeah.
of course.
He was always gonna have some work.
But no, I know.
Sure.
I definitely remember Wu-Tang. They doing the individual things for sure.
Oh yeah. Just like I said, it just had a unique style. Shoot, matter of
Can
fact,
I borrow that vinyl?
I literally, I just thought about this.
Do you let people borrow your vinyls? Because I don't let people borrow my DVDs.
I don't know, man.
I don't. That my vinyl
Cause,
is in
yeah, because people don't know how to take care of it. It be all scratched
That's my
up when you get
thing,
it
man.
back.
You been and went to their house and you ended up seeing it underneath a coffee.
It's actually the coffee cup holder.
holder.
You're
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Like balls. That's crazy balls.
No, my brother, you got to get your own.
Right,
Man.
basically. What he said.
Man. Okay.
Yeah, you can't touch. It's like you go to your grandmother's house and
Can't
touch
touch
the
the
old
old
records
record.
and get
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors for the Wu-Tang vinyl.
Rock,
Oh,
Rock,
man.
paper, scissors for the Wu-Tang vinyl.
Rock, paper, scissors.
yeah,
Yeah.
he wants to rock paper for the
Wu-Tang vinyl. I'm
Go.
gonna use telepathy.
Go.
I'm gonna use mental telepathy to know what you're doing.
He's gonna do it in his head.
Yeah.
You're gonna
ready?
fight mentally.
Ready?
Yeah. Wait a minute. First of all, are we doing rock, paper, scissors or rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
I only know rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, that's a new one.
But I'm going to use telepathy. I need to see your eyes so I can see what you're going to be doing.
I can't let you see my eyes.
I might
Halt.
be at a disadvantage. All right, you ready? Wait a minute. Which one are we doing? Are we doing rock, paper, scissors or rock, paper, scissors,
Let's go.
shoot? Are we doing rock, paper, scissors or rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Just the rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, come on. Because I want the vinyl.
Ready?
Yeah. Wait a minute. You involved too?
I guess
It's
he wants
one
the
on
vinyl
two?
as well.
Okay, here. Wait a minute. You only got one finger
Wait, is
out,
that paper?
drama? What is that?
Is that
a
paper?
jail knife?
Oh, scissors cuts paper. So
No, I got
so we-
Knife
scissors too.
stabs you.
So
He
we
got a toothpick.
but we
Knife stabs you.
I ain't get stabbed because like if we
got
got
stabs
two
you.
scissors, I blocked it.
But
Okay.
I stabbed you.
Well, this is the thing. A toothpick can't beat the scissors. So it's between me and you now.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready.
Now we just threw two rocks at each other,
Man,
but
that's
you
crazy.
missed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and
Let's go.
stones.
All right, here we go. Oh man.
This means
now
you
you're
don't deserve the vinyl.
Yeah,
It's a
you
sign.
can keep it. Hey man,
So
was
that
fine.
means I get
You're
the
blocking
vinyl.
me. It's the glasses.
the DJ gets the vinyl, so I win automatically. It comes to me.
But no, this album, y'all. I saw him at Blossom. That's what I want to talk about. Went to Blossom Music Center in Cuyahoga Falls and saw Nas and Wu-Tang on tour.
Mm.
It just
Did you go
didn't- Method
backstage?
wasn't there though.
I saw.
Oh, that was the show that Method didn't show up because people were mad
And
about
Busta
that.
Rhymes was supposed to be there. They
That
had,
was-
they had
that
advertised
was-
it that way.
Wasn't Buster the
but
headliner?
He didn't come.
Wasn't he supposed to have been he was supposed to have been the headliner?
Who, Buster?
Yeah,
I don't know if Buster
because
was the
remember
headliner.
there was
'cause
another concert. that
it
he
was the
supposed to-
Nas and Wu-Tang tour.
Yeah, he didn't. That was
He was like a
they had a
special
big
guest.
thing.
He
They
was-
was talking about that on the internet. He was not showing up at a lot of
but
shows.
he did select cities basically.
Yeah, he was not showing up at.
Bus
certain
still
spots.
doing shows now. Buster.
Oh yeah, and he out on tour with Missy and them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Missy
yeah.
still doing her thing.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the vinyl review, y'all. Into the 36 Chambers Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's what's up. That's dope. Shout out to Wu-Tang, man.
yeah, man. So
Shout out.
working on anything new music wise, bro?
Ooh, man, always in the studio. You know, we working on stuff, man.
No, I know. I just wanted you to tell me.
You know, it's so crazy, man. Like the journey never stops. You know, like it's a beautiful thing. There's so many talented artists in Akron. That's what's so amazing, man. So many talented artists that have come from Akron. So like when I jumped out the porch, I was trying to see who was the hottest artist. I was going to the basketball courts, like, yo, what CDs y'all listen to? What music y'all listen to? I remember somebody pulled up to one of the basketball courts bumping some Ampachino. Shout out to my man Ampachino. I was like, "Ooh, that's nice." I'm like, I gotta work with Amp. So I think me and him, we ended up linking up on like one of his third projects, Misery. I think me and him collabed on Real Life.
You had a song with Freeze, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying the song I did with Amp, it was me, Amp Pacino, was Chino. You know, the Jackal was on there. Real life, I gotta get mine one day at a time. You remember that joint?
I do remember it, Real Life. Yeah, I do.
Cause tomorrow's not promised.
Yep.
We did that one. Definitely did a song with Freeze around a little bit after that. He's doing 7th Floor Clothing now, Preston.
Really?
Shout out to Freeze. Yep.
I remember when
that was on his Freon project.
Okay, I remember when we did Take It Higher, and man, that joint was playing on 88.1.
Definitely
like
did Take
crazy.
It Higher.
And
Before
91.3 FM The Summit.
Man, dude.
Yep. That was a nice song.
I remember going to work and being like, if we was allowed to listen to music at the job, I'd be like, man, turn the radio on. They about to play Take It Higher. They used to play that song all the time. I loved it.
All
man.
the time, man.
It's a beautiful track that we did. But so right before we did Take It Higher, I ended up writing with Half Mile Home. Shout out to Half Mile Home, Christian, R&B, hip hop.
They used to be
group.
A different name, right?
Probably, but when they went
After the Rain.
Before they went into
R&B group, I remember that.
Gospel music, yeah, I think so for sure.
That's Todd Burton.
Yep. Tie Tracks. Yep. They did. So like on their second project, Changed My Life. I think I wrote on that. Then we did The Alien Has Landed.
Yeah, we did that mixtape. Yeah,
your second one.
Remember that?
That's when we did with TGIF.
TGIF. Thank God I'm free.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks, man.
Oh yeah,
that is one of my favorite tracks.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know, since I wrote a book,
oh yeah,
I wrote a memoir. I've been like tapping into my writing a lot more lately, and you know, the Plat as well. This is something that I'm excited to be a part of, man. You know, so
what's up, man?
Got a lot going on,
and we're excited that you joined in the team here, man. So
thank you, sir. Thank you.
We don't really like you.
Yeah,
the feeling is mutual. the feeling is mutual, drama.
Really don't like you.
Welcome to the Plat. Watch out.
Nah. This is our guy. For real.
I have
like
nothing against him, man.
Inside is like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This
been
is
doing
my
this for a
guy.
minute.
Like great times, and he's very talented. So
yeah, thank you, sir.
He stole my burger.
He stole your
What
burger.
I take?
He
What did I
stole
take?
my Big Mac, man.
What was this?
I don't know. It's just in my head or something. It just
You had a dream, didn't you?
I had a dream that he stole my burger.
Stealing sandwiches,
Stealing sandwiches and stuff.
So Alien stealing. probably was a cheeseburger too.
It is a
I just don't steal a plain hamburger.
I all of a sudden it just popped into my memory that you stole one of our.
I did not
something,
steal a cheeseburger from you, drama. This is crazy.
Okay.
See,
So
I
I'm
don't
being
know,
accused-
man.
So-
It's this plaque.
So
thing.
you are having a dream of being an
need
alien.
some rest.
You are randomly accusing me of stealing cheeseburgers.
I'm not. I'm
What-
telling you,
what's
you
next?
stole one of our burgers.
What's next, man?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you what's next.
No,
What's
don't
next?
tell me.
No, I
I
gotta
bet
tell
I can
you.
guess.
Oh, go ahead. What?
Female spotlight.
Yes.
Oh yeah!
Right.
This is a shout out to our ladies
Yeah,
out
and I
there.
bet I
You
know-
know
I
what I'm
hope- I
saying?
hope y'all
That's
ladies
trying to do the
appreciate
right
us
thing. You know what I'm
doing it.
saying?
Yeah.
Good moms and stuff. You know what I mean?
To the females out there. you know.
No, I mean, yeah, I do mean that though.
I bet I know.
But,
Let me guess. I'm 1 for 1. Let me guess who it's gonna be.
No
about.
way you're gonna guess.
No,
this.
because it was this guy at work.
There's no way.
You know, and he told me, he said, if y'all do a female artist spotlight, I want y'all to do it about the queen, the queen, the queen.
Ooh.
Queen Latifah.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Oh, Queen
Latifah.
Latifah.
That dude, he said that's his favorite female artist.
Queen is
man.
nice though.
We
Yeah,
are
she's nice.
living.
She's
We might have to.
definitely
We
nice.
might have to do that.
Oh, that's not who it is?
That's not tonight. No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not
Oh,
tonight.
shout out to the queen.
Not
No.
tonight. Not
Shout out
tonight.
to the queen.
So for today's female hip hop artist spotlight, we got the one and only, the Brat.
The Brat.
The Brat.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
Can't go
Brat.
wrong with the Brat.
Yes.
So
Cannot go wrong with the
the
Brat.
Brat is an American rapper, born and raised in Chicago.
Was she?
She began her career in 1992 and signed with Jermaine Dupri's So Def Recordings 2 years later to release her debut studio album, Functified.
That's what I remember right there.
Functified.
Yes, sir.
Man, when Functified came out, so Functified.
That was the hardest, bro.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, she had beads, didn't she? In her head?
Yep, and that's something they say, like her style that she brought. A lot of other female acts emulated that, like even her fashion sense.
She was so believable.
Yeah,
I believed
she
everything.
she worked Carhartts.
Yeah.
But you would have never known who she was when she first came out, bro.
You would have never knew who she. Did you know that?
Because I thought she was third member of Crisscross.
Right. That's what I was just about to say.
She did not look like.
She looked. Oh,
just because they was label
they kind of dressed kind of similar.
Man, she looked like a.
But
she didn't wear her.
nah.
She didn't wear her clothes backwards though.
Nah,
She,
not
yeah,
at all.
she was the only one.
Not at
That's the
all.
only one that threw it off.
But they were on the same label. She was on the same label as
with
Chris Cross.
Jermaine,
with Jump.
So Def.
Oh, that's what's up.
Exactly.
Yep.
They were
Man,
label mates.
Functify was dope when that came out.
Oh man, that was so dope.
I remember
Video was dope. Yeah, that was a good video.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Brat is the sister of Lisa Ray.
Yep.
McCoy.
I remember when I found that out because I didn't know that right away.
Yep.
Then you had
For all of you who may not know who that is, remember Ice Cube had the movie Players Club?
right.
Players.
She was Diamond in the movie.
And she's probably
the
done
main
so many
actor,
other
wasn't she?
movies, which is so crazy.
Mhm.
But ain't nobody gonna forget Players Club from a
Yep.
hip hop standpoint. Because Ice Cube was in Players Club, wasn't he? Ice Cube was
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Players
he
Club.
acted in
Ice
it,
Cube was
yep.
in Players
He acted in
Club.
it.
Bernie Mac was in
It was a
Players
Cube
Club.
Vision. project.
Jamie Foxx was in Players Club.
He was the DJ.
It was a great movie.
Yes,
it was
he
a great
was.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I love my movies.
Yeah. But shoot, man, he's done a ton of features. Mariah Carey, Missy. Oh, she killed that dun 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 dun. First time saw you. Remember that? Are you picking up on the melody?
Yeah.
Oh man, I
mm.
forget the name of the song, guys. I'm sorry, I just knew the tune.
Yeah.
Aaliyah
I
song?
was almost. If
Aaliyah?
you would
No,
have
it
gave me a
wasn't
little
Aaliyah.
bit more than
Missy.
that.
This was on Missy's album.
I needed a little bit more.
Oh, Missy's.
Can you do that again?
Let me see.
The chorus. That's what you
Dun 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 dun.
Is it? You're the DJ drummer. That should be all you need.
Dog, you know how many people do that at the clubs and I can't never know.
Oh,
that
my
Can you
goodness.
play this song?
So they just walk up
Oh
to you.
yeah, it's like how am I gonna remember 8 billion songs?
Right.
I get it, man.
And that was just so long ago. I
He
remember.
Brad
he gave
spit on
me the
it.
chorus. He's not really saying the chorus. He just
Nah.
But remember they were dressed like Mario Brothers and all that in the videos.
was it the Mario?
Yeah,
Brothers
that was
song?
like Mario and them, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Anyway, pass
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Pass on.
That was
That's
some great
good to
music.
know, though.
But let me see what else is going down with the Brat, man. Oh,
She did her thing.
so this is like more recently. So like you were speaking on just having all those different other talents. So Brat
Right.
kind of made a transition into the the media, kind of like what we do.
Right.
And she was basically works now on the Ricky Smiley
Smiley.
Morning Show as
Yeah.
a co-host.
Yeah.
I think she's a part of This Nation, which is cast out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let me see what else here.
So she's crossed over, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like Functified, that was, man, I'm talking high school.
That was her biggest. That was her
so
biggest
long
album.
ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because now she's got a whole new audience that may, just from hearing her every morning on the radio,
She's the
That may
newest
not even-
MC
A
Light.
to- it's a totally different.
that may not even know how
Exactly.
dope she or how much of an impact she had when she came
Oh, she
into
know.
the
She
game
know
of hip hop.
because She transitioned like Light did.
I'm talking about
their
I'm talking about
careers and went
today's
to-
generation.
Yeah, they voice is what sold them, and they making money off of that.
Mm.
But I stepped away from rap and started getting to the more media, being heard, known,
Gotcha.
and being heard, and being heard with the message that they was given without having to rap now.
I
They
agree.
caught that niche. A lot of people
Right.
don't know what they calling it.
But the good
Right.
thing when you got that new audience like that, they can tap into all the older things you used to do too. Once
That's
they
it.
become
Right.
fans of you in that
That's true.
different like area or whatnot.
Right.
You could reach. You basically she remarket herself.
Pretty much remarketed herself. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So but yeah, that's that. The brat. Tat.
That's dope. Shout out to the brat.
Well,
Yep. That was our women's.
anything
what's up.
anything
Hip-hop
else that
spotlight.
we might want to speak on the brat before we break that off?
Well, you
Or-
you got something?
I mean, you
'Cause
know,
we-
we have the up to date things with her being in the different fields and being pregnant and all of that. Do you actually want to open up that or no?
Open up what?
The fact that she's
That she's pregnant?
The brat's pregnant?
Oh, the brat is pregnant. I
She's
forgot
pregnant.
about that. I
didn't
forgot
know
about
the
that.
brat was
I mean,
pregnant.
so
And shout out to the brat. Like,
yeah. So I
being-
mean, just for being, we was talking about how she's being in
Now, wait a
big
minute. Is
social
she-
media and all that. You know, she's
She's
not.
still
She's a
pregnant.
spoke.
Did she had a baby yet?
I don't know if
I don't
she's
know
still
if she had-
pregnant. I don't think she had the baby yet.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how big that is for her as being a spokesperson in the media. That's gonna house now her audience with the women is going to be very very looked at. Because now she's a social media person that's pregnant. Come on, man, that's like big for her. It's gonna
Oh,
be
you
big for
talking
her.
about as far as like
media talk? That's going to be big for her.
I mean, I don't think it's like that no more. Like, look at what happened with Cardi B when she got pregnant. It's
But
embraced.
she had
It's no longer looked at like frowned upon like in the workplace.
And
You know
ain't
what I'm
Sexy Red pregnant? That's what she
Yeah,
got.
she just
got
not
pregnant
pregnant.
yet.
She already had the baby.
Right.
Did she?
But I just
Is she
remember
having
her.
a- is she
I remember
pregnant
her
again?
having. She can't be pregnant that
I'm not
fast
sure.
again. I think you need time in between.
I don't know. Hey, I
'Cause
know
I-
women that got kids a year and a half apart. Not even a year.
So yeah, that's the
9
thing.
months.
Because now they had the belly out. They just show it.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm trying to say. They like
Yeah.
sometimes put like little pictures on their
pictures on the
Eric,
belly. Smiley faces.
Y'all stupid. That one.
That's you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it that's beautiful. Beautiful
Well,
thing.
I'm just gonna say this was a great episode. It's good to have insight, and you're gonna get a lot more of this guy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes.
This is a great show. I love what you're doing
Thank you, man.
with educating the audience on hip hop from an eclectic view, breaking it down,
Yes, sir.
bringing this together with the old and the new school, and allowing me to give my insight on this on the topics. I appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. We
Vibing out.
we love to give an intergalactic hip hop vibe, like you said, eclectic. We just looking at things from a different perspective.
Now, do you have any
Oh, that
doctor's
rhymed.
appointments scheduled
What?
where you might can let them know that you've been having dreams about aliens in the show?
If you want to hear more about Minus the Alien and his night terrors, these are
Ooh.
night terrors.
Wow.
You can check us out at the Plat on any of those platforms. Hey, and also get into the audio for all you true diehard podcasters out there.
Spotify. Yeah. 'Cause this
It's
is
the
on,
Plat.
the Plat's on Spotify. It's available on Spotify.
It's available on all podcast distribution platforms. It's
It's time to
everywhere,
tap
baby.
in.
We global.
It's time to tap into the Plat, man. Stop playing. Right?
Because the Plat is where it's at.
Because
Word.
the Plat is
And
where
we're
it's
out.
at. And we're out. Peace.
Stop having tunnel vision, if we gon' take it, take it, take it, take it. Can you feel it? It's in the air, positivity is everywhere. Can you feel it? It's in the air, positivity is everywhere. Still blinded by color when we should love one another. At the end of the day, man, we all brothers. Alienation that stands for all of us. So no matter what race you were born, we've all suffered. The system don't like the way that this all structured society. Time to wake up, stop being suckin'. Till deadbeat dads come alive and help these mothers. It's kids raising kids, which really makes me wonder if we don't take it higher. Ohio is going under from a lack of education. We get dumber and dumber. Stop having tunnel vision. If we gon' take it, take it, take it, take it. Time to take it to the next level. If we gon' take it higher, higher, higher. Stop having tunnel vision. If we gon' take it, take it, take it, take it. hottest in this negative world. That's why tornadoes come and get ready to swirl. You're facing a funnel, your vision is tunneled, making the wrong decisions. With ill intention, you stumble from head-on collisions. You appear to be troubled, seeking revenge. I mean, completely disgruntled, but there's a better way. Don't get me wrong, we all need to be humbled. Lord, I'm sick of seeing my people struggle. I give you all the praise. As we keep running from Pharaoh, my music will bring a brighter day. A brighter day. I'm amazed how I changed, and now I'm wide awake. Awoke from a slumber. Though I can see we outnumbered, it ain't in me to throw the town away. Won't throw the town away. Look, the devil's a liar. God's children, we need to take it. We need to take it.
If we gon' take it higher, higher, higher. If we gon' take it higher, higher.
Can you feel it? Feel it. It's in the air, positivity is everywhere. Can you feel it? Feel it. It's in the air, positivity is everywhere. Is everywhere. Positivity is everywhere.
Subscribe to the Plat, vibe to the Plat, ride to the Plat, 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 Plat.